Afternoon, everyone. And we're just going live here. It's just 12:25, just past noon, Indochina time. That's in Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand, Southeast Asia. And we're looking at the gold chart. Let me just share my screen with you. There we go. And there's Alex. Good morning, sir. How are you today? So what are we looking at here? This is the candle just before the Tokyo lunch run. And it's breaking above our trend line, of the downward trend line there. This is the upward trend line here. And we had the Asia low was 4049, or you could say 4050, 4050. Looks like it wants to make a run back up, but I don't trust it. Gold is bearish on all time frames. Any of these pullbacks, they're very short-lived. So I really don't trust this too much, this pullback here. Good afternoon to you. I'm doing good, Alex, thank you. I'm just going to get rid of this trend line here. We don't need that anymore, because I'm waiting on the next candle. The 1230 candle, and that's in 2 minutes. I don't trust these pullbacks much. Let's see if we're going to get a bounce. If we get a bounce and it starts to go down, I might take a small trade. Because that's all we're seeing. Gold is so bearish. And we get a pullback here, 3 candles. Get a pullback here, 2 candles. A pullback here, 3 candles. And we just keep getting lower highs and lower lows. If you look on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily, all time frames are bearish. Had a big drop yesterday. Another 1 minute on that candle. Let's go over and look at yesterday. Big drop yesterday, eh? Massive drop during the Asian session. And then London tried to push it back up for a little while, but then it came back down. Then the New York session tried to push it up again a little bit. And then the closing New York session, they just crashed. So we just keep going lower lows and lower highs. This is on the 10-minute time frame we're looking at here. So gold is bearish. We want to look for an opportunity to sell. Hey, Sayed. So that's the plan today, is look for an opportunity to sell. Oh, I just lost my internet. Seem to have lost the internet there momentarily. Okay, I'm back now. Sometimes my internet plays out. Generally, it works okay, but once in a while, I get kicked out. So let's see what's our first candle going to do. Oh, we broke above here. I'm not going to go long, guys. I don't care. I'm not going to go long. Just let it go as far as it wants to go, and I'll wait for an opportunity to sell. Now you know if you're scalping, you can get a good trade in here if you're like on the 5 minute chart or something. But that's not my cup of tea. I don't do counter trend trades. Well, once in a great while, but generally not. So Asia opened up here, and then this is the Tokyo candle. Tokyo opened here. They pushed it up, and then they pushed it back down. And then this is this Shanghai opening, big move down, and then it went right back up. And then the top of the hour, the second hour of Shanghai and Singapore, and then that's when they got serious and pushed it way down and got to a low of 4050. So if you guys want to go long, that's up to you. I'm not going to take a long trade. It looks like it wants to go up, maybe come back up and around this liquidity pool here at the previous day low. And we have support here at 4069. You can see it came up and found resistance there, found resistance again, but then broke above that. And then our first next support level is 4026. So now we have support at 4069. And I can get rid of this trend line here now. How about that? And just let it go. I don't care. I'm not so long. I'd rather just wait and see what London is going to do. Because let's look at the U.S. dollar. Okay, U.S. dollar coming down a little bit, but this here, this high today, 101.5. Do you know when the dollar was this high before? It was May of 2025, more than 1 year ago that the dollar was this high. And it's forecast that they will be raising the interest rates later this year, and that's just going to make the dollar even stronger, and that puts pressure on gold. But for the moment, okay, for the moment, gold is making a pullback. But I think a reasonable forecast for gold this year, and some analysts are already saying around 3680, around that zone. Mm, hard to Hey, I think we got sound now. Eh? We got sound? Anybody still there? Can you hear me? Good, good, good. I had to reboot my microphone. Okay, I'll tell you what I did, guys. I went short on this rejection, the bounce from the trend line. I saw it coming down here. I let it go a little bit, but that was a really strong rejection. So I went short at 4078 right there. A really strong rejection. This is the other way that you can trade the trend line. You can trade the break when it breaks above and then you go long, or you can trade if it breaks below, then you go short. But another way to trade this is if you see a bounce, and we had already over here like 2 or 3 points, so it's respecting the trend line. And when it had that strong rejection, I mean, you can see that's a rejection of the price. So when it started to come down, then I went short, a bounce from the trend line. That was my strategy. I don't usually take a bounce, but I told you I'm looking to go short. And so I saw this as a good opportunity when it's rejecting this trend line here, rejecting that price. Does that make sense? Yes, Alex, that's what I just explained to you. We have one guy in our group, DJ Ago, and he typically will trade a bounce. And some people do trade the bounce. Here you had a bounce right there. That would have been a good one. You see it came up here, respected the trend line. Okay, then you have the trend line, then it bounced off of that and came down. And here's the same thing, a bounce. So you can trade this trend line strategy either way. You trade the break or you can trade the bounce. And the bounce is good because you see here, I don't, my stop loss is not very far away. So if this was to break and I go long, then my stop loss has to be way down here below the safety line. But when you do a bounce, then your stop loss can be really close. Just put it above the action line here. And now we're getting some consolidation here, and we'll see what happens. But I think we're very likely gold is bearish. We know that. So we're likely to see lower prices today. But anyway, I have taken a short trade here at 4078. I could have got it a little bit quicker than that, though, but I don't usually trade the bounce. I usually watch for the break. But I saw this as a good opportunity here today, so I took the bounce trade. And now we got 1 minute till Europe opens. Let's see what they're going to do. Yeah, probably if you go to the 5 minute time frame, and the bounce looks more precise. Hmm. And even if you go to the 1 minute time frame, it looks good. On the 1 minute time frame, you have a double top. could have got that at, ooh, if I'd have been watching the 1 minute time frame, I would have gone short at 4082. So on the 1 minute time frame, you could have got in even earlier. But still, it's a good trade. Hi, Sharad from Kathmandu. How are you, my friend? Oh, so good to see you here. I'm here for live trading every day at this time. I usually log in at 12:30 Bangkok time, or just a few minutes before. And this is what I call the Tokyo lunch run. This is the Tokyo closing session, and sometimes you can get a good trade here. Although today it's not doing much. I went short here at 4078 because of the respecting the trend line, and it came down. My stop loss is right here at 4091. So if it breaks above this trend line and then goes to my stop loss, well, okay, the trade didn't work. How are you, Sharad? Thailand is missing you. Yeah, that's what I say, Alex. If you'd have looked on the 1 minute time frame, you could have got that even earlier. You could have got in quicker. Yeah, we got 7 people watching here. If you're new to the channel and you haven't been here before, let me know where you're watching from. And don't forget to click that like button. It does help the channel and I do appreciate it. So it's come up again a little bit, right to my entry point, and let's see what's going to happen. Is Europe is open now? Let's see what they're going to do with the price. Sorry about all of that. Yeah, Sharad, Thailand is missing you too. And guys, on Friday I won't be here. I'm going to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia on Friday, and I'll be back on Monday. Well, I don't know, Alex. We just wait and see. Sit on your hands and wait and see. But I have a pretty tight stop loss here, and I took a small trade. So if it's a loss, it's no big deal. Sorry about all that disconnection from the internet and all that. It took me a while to get everything going again. So Asia has dropped through the previous day low from yesterday. This was the low from yesterday, 4090. They took out all that liquidity and then they just kept going. A new low today of 4050, 4050. And it'd be very easy for it to go to 4,000. That would be our next major support, 4,000. Our next one is 4026, and then 4,000 is not very far away from that, right here. Hard to believe that we're going to such low prices. Yes, that's correct. I'll be at the, I'll be on the plane. I'll actually be on the airplane, probably at the airport in KL. I should be doing live. So I won't be able to do live. I'll either be at the airport or I'll be on a taxi going to the city or something like that. 2 hour flight from Bangkok to KL, and then 1 hour taxi to the city, and I'm leaving at 9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock Friday morning. Oh yeah, it will come down to 40, 50 again for sure. No question about that. Maybe London will push it back down, or New York. It definitely we're gonna see lower prices. We're bearish on all time frames. They're just making this new price structure right here, and then let's see if it's gonna maybe respect that trend line again and then come down. Oh, there we go. And we got another 3 minutes on that, 3.5 minutes. Whoa. Where's it going now? Oh boy. Europe decided they wanted to buy. Hey, let's see how high they will go. No plans of going to Nepal. No plans. I need to go to Dubai. I had a trip to Dubai in April, and then Trumpty Dumpty started a war, and the airline canceled my flight, so that kind of messed that all up. And now I'm just waiting for things to settle down, see if things will get back to normal, and then I'll plan another trip to Dubai. Oh, wow, look at this big bullish candle. Hey, wow. Oh, it's going to stop loss. How about 4091, 4089, 4090? Boom. Not yet. Let me have a look. Oh, it got really close. Now it's gone. Okay, hit my stop loss. Okay, just a small loss. That trade didn't work. The bounce trade did not work. So all I did was come up, hit my stop loss, and then go back down. Have you ever seen that happen? They get your stop loss and then they go back down. But it looks like we might get a little bit higher move up here to this area here, maybe. Let me just put a line in there. And we've got a resistance, support, resistance. So it might come back up to 4100. Yeah, very bullish now on that candle. Hey, how about that? So this bounce, this bounce trade did not work. This is the first losing trade I've had in a long time, so I don't mind. And I took a small trade because I don't usually take the bounce. Now, what you could do, you could go long here, but again, this is a break of the trend line, close the candle close, and you could go long here according to the strategy. But I don't want to go long because gold is so bearish. I'll wait for another opportunity to sell. Okay, guys, so I'm all done for the day. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to click the like button. I appreciate it. And I'll see you again tomorrow. It'll be the last day this week. I hope you have a good day of trading wherever you are. And I'm sorry again, I apologize for the break in the internet connection. It doesn't happen very often, but once in a while. So have a good day. I'll see you again tomorrow.